Hello, this is TinBoy752, aka the player who simps for Ayumu in Love Live All Stars, and I will be doing my card breakdown featuring Year of the Tiger Assemble from the story event Lost Kitten. The scouting banner is available until January 30 afternoon. I will start off with basic info, my thoughts on the cards, and then the verdict. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Karin. Her Tiger unit is a small voltage card. Her base limit stats will start off at 7,213 base appeal, 5,364 base stamina, 5,928 base technique with 17.78% critical rate. Her fifth limit stats will end up at 12,926 base appeal, 9,612 base stamina, 10,608 base technique with 31.82% critical rate. Karin's skill and active ability is Appeal Buffer. For skill, she increases effective appeal by 79%, affecting her strategy for 5 nodes at 33% chance. For her active ability, it increases effective appeal by 2%, affecting small cards for 3 nodes on strategy switch. Her passive ability is Appeal Plus, affecting her strategy by increasing base appeal by 5 to 7%. Okay, this Karin looks a little sus. This Karin card is a power creep version of pure white Hanamaru, who also has the same combination and skill set. Why am I not surprised? Okay, Karin buffs appeal as a skill and active ability. She makes a great frontliner as her appeal plus focuses on her strategy. Then if you want to set up a dual strategy team, her appeal buffer gives out 2% for 3 nodes. This should be enough for other small scores to gain more voltage than usual. She slightly sustains more than pure white Hanamaru, so I'm not gonna complain unless you just want her for a Nijigasaki alternative. This is what she looks like in costume preview. Now for Karin and Kotori, at least they are going for the diamond cut pants for the bottom part of their costume. Karin's flower is distinguishable, alongside tiger tail on her back with 2 bells. She also uses the natural color tiger skin, so actually, the natural tiger skin color, I don't know. But anyway, the midriff, I do like it. It's pretty golden. It also has the detachable bush tail, just the bush collar for her clavicle shoulder area. And lastly, tiger ears and a scruffy hair bud. There's also a hair decoration in front of it, and alongside braids. She also has the distinguishable, I guess, the indigo tiger tattoo, so you can expect her to be just as the alpha of the 3. A perfect bird, Kotori is taking the white tiger supremacy as a cool guard card. Her base limit stats will start off at 4,316 base appeal, 7,708 base stamina, 6,771 base technique with 20.31% critical rate. Her fifth limit stats will end up at 7,744 base appeal, 13,799 base stamina, 12,117 base technique with 36.35% critical rate. Kotori's skill is Stamina Damage Reducer, reducing stamina damage by 21 to 33% for 4 nodes at 33% chance. Her passive ability is Stamina Plus, affecting her strategy by increasing base stamina by 5 to 7%, and her active ability is Shielding, gaining shield by 3.2% of her stamina on a field chat success. If anyone is thinking that Kotori copied her skill set from Pure White Rina, then you are correct. Stats-wise, she overthrows Pure White Rina as a critical scorer, but being a guard type that does not usually give added critical rate boost, not only does that at 20 to 36%. Passing an appeal chance gives shield based on her stamina, which happens to be her strongest stat. If you are going to scout her, then you will get a Muse alternative to Pure White Rina. Another bird strikes the cat lover by increasing her technique stat. This is what she looks like in costume preview. Now, Kotori is opting in for a white lily for flower decoration and diamond cut pants, but she has a teal option as her subcolor. And unlike Karin, she opted in for the white tiger color palette. So you see the white tiger on her tail. She also has the detachable gloves, but unlike Karin that has the bright dark pattern, Kotori goes for the dark light pattern. So that's the opposite. And also to distinguish herself, other than the tiger ears and the tattoo, she opted in for a braided braided twin tails alongside tied into a donko, so a hair bun. And I'd say she is already as good as the alpha of the three. Nijigasaki's High School Idol Club's next SR set is Rainbow Waltz. Are we getting another SR set that is not related to a song? I wish Mirai Harmony as the next SR set, but I guess the production committee is making a filler SR set for this game, so Rebirth is included in this rotation. Also, Ayumu is back to being a scouting SR card. Shut up and take my money, Yu-chan. You get your girlfriend. Being a natural voltage card, her base limit stats will start off at 4,595 base appeal, 3,753 base stamina, and technique with 11.25% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 7,827 base appeal, 6,385 base stamina, and technique with 19.15% critical rate. Ayumu's skill and active ability is voltage gain. At skill, she gains voltage by 25 to 37 of her appeal. As active ability, she gains voltage by 77% of her appeal on first appeal chance start. Her passive ability is Appeal Plus, affecting all cards by increasing base appeal by 1 to 2.2%. Few words. Voltage focusing SR card. Her voltage gain is a burst into flame scenario. Of course, her passive is no-brainer, being a weak backliner as per other SR cards having Appeal Plus all. It's a good thing I got Water Blue Joshiko to give you a basic idea, so hold on while I plan ahead for a paint set poll.
I don't think so, pal.
The cup of our Tiger Squad is Hanamaru's Elegant Skill card. Her base stats will start off at 6,384 base appeal, 3,032 base stamina, 6,543 base technique with 34.62% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 11,424 base appeal, 5,426 base stamina, 11,709 base technique with 50.12% critical rate. Hanamaru's skill is SP Fill, filling SP gauge by 68% at 33% chance. Her passive ability is a Technique Plus, affecting elegant cards by increasing base technique by 4 to 5.2%. Her active ability is Critical Power Buffer, affecting all cards by increasing voltage gain from critical nodes by 1.12% on live show start. This Hanamaru copied Pure White Kotori. My hunch is right. The UR copied the Pure White URs from last March. Short summary is that she is a decent SP filler for an elegant skill card. Her Technique Plus helps out elegant cards to score criticals a bit higher, and then her Critical Power Buffer can buff up critical scores by a small margin. This Hanamaru also power crept Pure White Kotori. This card breakdown video is so easy. Hooray! This is what she looks like in costume preview. Oh, Hanamaru! Now, unlike the other two, Hanamaru decides to go for the short as part of her costume. But if I were to look below, I think she's wearing a red bandana. And she also has a brown tiger costume. So she opted for the brown tiger tail, but however, unlike the other three, Karin and Kotori, Hanamaru decides to opt in for long red sleeves instead. But that charm does not go as bad. She still has the black tattoo, the tiger tattoo, and her tiger ears are a bit squishy and soft because of her small stature, but it doesn't go far off for her top because I think her top is pretty cool. Fits in for her body size anyway. This Hanamaru for the Ventuar, I gotta say it's pretty beautiful, and I do like that she also has makeup on her illustration. Aqua's next SR set is My Tonight. Chika is taking the lead. Being a pure skill card, her base limit stats will start off at 3,816 base appeal and technique, 2,680 base stamina with 11.44% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 6,490 base appeal and technique, and 4,559 base stamina with 19.47% critical rate. Chika's skill is healing, restoring stamina by 70 to 29% of her technique. Her passive ability is Technique Plus, affecting herself by increasing base technique by 5 to 7%, and her active ability is Voltage Gain, gaining voltage by 20% of her technique on strategy switch at 50% chance. If Ayumu has the same equal stat with stamina and technique, then Chika gets the appeal and technique equal stat. However, she has no critical potential. There is a silver lining, and that is her Technique Plus can outweigh her issue, and her skill set utilizes technique. If she's an event progression card, I think you can get her limit increases to make her a decent costume collection card. Boku wa Ima no Naka de Maki is another event SR card following her way to the event. Being a cool SP card, her base limit stats will start off at 3,910 base appeal, 2,165 base stamina, and 4,226 base technique with 27.67% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 6,664 base appeal, 3,682 base stamina, 7,191 base technique with 36.57% critical rate. Maki's skill and active abilities SP gauge gain buffer. As skill, it increases SP gauge fill by 10 to 11.2%, affecting cool cards for 2 notes. As active ability, it increases SP gauge fill by 24%, affecting cool cards for 10 notes on the first SP burst. Her passive ability is Technique Plus, affecting herself by increasing base technique by 5 to 7%. While Maki manages to set herself free from the equal stats syndrome from Ayumu and Chika, she is not freed however from the less useful SP gauge gain buffer and has the same skill and active ability syndrome from Ayumu. This is useful if you want to boost your SP fillers, but it only works on the first SP burst. Her skill recommends you to use the skill on frontline or sideline cool SP fillers. The most important time that you would use her is if you want to clear the first appeal chance that happens to have the stringent SPAC requirement, Costume Collection. This is another event set that copies skill set and attribute type combination from an older event, at least for the UR cards. This is the same pattern as Bright and Cheery New Year that copied the Resplendent New Year set. More scouting alternatives, I guess. Also, this is Minat Games' first time implementing the cards, and it is a good thing that they are not power creeping cards that will foreshadow stronger cards. But, however, I do think that some of the 2 of the 3 URs are scaled up just so that it is not power crept. For the URs, Karin is very good for supporting smile scorers, both single and dual strategy teams. She is a Nijigasaki alternative to pure white Hanamaru. Kotori is a great damage reducer with an effective but short range skill, a Muse alternative with pure white Rina. Hanamaru is a power crept card from the pure white Kotori, so expect the same results in SP fill but upgraded stats. For the SRs, Ayumu and Chika suffer the equal stats syndrome. Chika lost the critical potential, but Ayumu grants set potential. Ayumu and Maki have the same skill and active ability syndrome. Ayumu has voltage gain burst while Maki has SP gauge gain buffer. Out of all the SRs, I think Chika is the only unique card yet because she is a self-supporter with technique healing, good for SPL recovery cheese, but very rare additional voltage gain. That's all for this video. If you like what you hear, give it a like and comment. Subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. I stream games 3 to 4 times a week on YouTube at 21PHD. Links to my socials are in the video description below, and I will see you next time. Goodbye! See you soon!